Do you own a Ranger Raptor? Do you want beadlock capable wheels? Do you want 35's? And do you want all of that without breaking the bank? Watch this video to find out how to do it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Will and this is the Wimmu YouTube channel. As always, I gotta hit you with this BS sales pitch. If you get to the end of this video and you enjoyed it, think about hitting that subscribe button right there. It's totally free to subscribe. Just sends you a quick little notification whenever I'm posting some content out there. If you don't want to subscribe, a like is always really appreciated as well. Now with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So unless you're totally new to the game here with modifying, you already know that wheels, tires, and suspension can get real pricey real quick. And today I just wanted to take the time to kind of share with you guys a little cheat code for you all Ranger Raptor owners if you're looking to get some larger 35-inch tires and some really baller off-road capable wheels. And what I'm referring to is by finding some take-off Bronco wheels and tires, more specifically the Sasquatch package wheels and tires. So let me turn you around, because right over here we have my 2024 Bronco, and right here we have my 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor. And you can tell right off the bat there is a slight size difference there in regards to ground clearance with the Bronco versus the Ranger. I will say that the suspension has been modified very slightly on the Bronco, where my Ranger Raptor is still stock, but this is actually my second Bronco. I used to have a Wild Track before this one, and although it might look like this one's a Wild Track, it's actually an Outer Banks just made to look like a Wild Track. So I have a very small spacer lift on this one that resembles and gives the exact same height as if the Sasquatch suspension was installed on this. So besides the suspension, another major key factor in gaining that ground clearance are these wheels and tires right here. So for the Sasquatch equipped Broncos, these are the wheels and tires that come on, those packages. They are a 315/70 R17. So for, comparison sakes, they're pretty much like a 35. 315/70 with a 35 by 12.5 is a very, very small size difference. They're a little bit smaller. These Goodyears, they are a little bit smaller for a 35 as well. So they kind of, sit between that 34 and a 35, but definitely an upgrade in size to the standard KO3s that come with the Ranger Raptor. Another key factor is that on the Sasquatch wheels and tires, these are a mud terrain tire, where these are an all-terrain. And I will say these are a very aggressive all-terrain, the KO3s as well as the KO2s that were the model before the KO3s came out. So as you can see, like that tread pattern there and the lugs on the side, definitely really aggressive, even comparing it to the Goodyear over here. Now these do have some miles on them. They've been on there for well over a year at this point, so it does have a little bit of wear, as you can see there. But even side-by-side comparison there, you can see that the KO3s are a pretty aggressive all-terrain. But the KO3s that come standard on the Ranger Raptor are a 285/70/17, so definitely smaller in comparison to the 315/70. And if I were to take a step back here, and you can see side by side, it's pretty obvious that this is definitely a taller tire than the one over here. Even so, or even in the fact that this is a pretty non-aggressive mud terrain and this is a pretty aggressive all-terrain tire, and these only have 15,000 miles where these have close to 30,000 miles at this point. So I have my tape measure here, so let's just go ahead and try and get a pretty good measurement here for comparison's sake, right? So from the bottom all the way to the top of the tread, it is basically a 34-inch tire right there. So like I said, it is on the smaller end in regards to a 35. But if you are new to this as well, when people say they're 35s, 9 times out of 10 they're not a true 35. They'll be more of a 34 to a 34.5. There's very few tires that actually measure 35 inches when they're totally inflated. All right, so it's basically a 34 on here. Let's take a measurement on the Ranger Raptor wheels now. So these again are the stock BFG KO3s, 285/70, and these measure right at a 32. So even right now, with these being relatively new at only 15,000 miles, these having well over 30 miles or 30,000 miles of use, these Goodyears are still sitting a solid inch taller than the stock KO3s on the Ranger Raptor. So not only are the tires larger and a mud terrain on the Bronco versus the all-terrains on the Ranger Raptor, the wheels are pretty badass as well. Let me explain. So the wheels on the Broncos with the Sasquatch package come with a beadlock capable wheel. So you can see right here, all these bolts, they're, you know, for now they're decorative. You got the beauty ring that's on here right now, and you can tell by looking at this beauty ring, how it's black here, that this came from a Wild Track. So the Wild Track Broncos have the black beauty ring, and those are only equipped on the Wild Track vehicles. All the other Broncos that just have the Sasquatch package have a brushed and a raw metal. And that's another thing that I should preface here before I get ahead of myself. These are the beauty rings that come installed on the wheels, so they're not a beadlock right now. You have to buy the Ford Performance beadlock rings that I believe they're around like $600, and that, you know, has bolts all over the place, and that's how you can actually clamp, you know, these tires down and make your wheel beadlock. So right now they are a beadlock capable wheel, and in my opinion, that's pretty badass. You can get the beadlock capable wheels on your Ranger Raptor, but you still only get the smaller tires on there. You still get the KO3s, but when you get the beadlock capable wheels off the Bronco, they obviously come with these larger 315/70 Goodyear tires that are, like I said, for lack of better words, a smaller 35-inch tire. And I say all of that not because, you know, it's totally random, but it's because the bolt pattern on the Bronco is the exact same as the bolt pattern on the Ranger. The bolt pattern is not the same for the F-150s. That's a common misconception. A lot of people think that you can take the F-150 Raptor wheels and tires and then bolt them onto your Ranger. That's not the case. That's a 6x135 bolt pattern versus where these are a 6x139.7, I believe. If I was wrong with those bolt patterns, I'll put the correct one like overlaid on the screen right here, but I think I am correct. But yeah, they share the exact same bolt pattern. You can go and get a larger tire, beadlock capable wheel if your Ranger Raptor obviously didn't come with the beadlock capable wheels, and you also get a more aggressive offset with the Sasquatch wheels versus the standard Ranger Raptor wheels. So size, they're both a 17, they're both an 8.5, but the offset on the Bronco wheels are a +30, where the offset on the Ranger Raptor wheels are a +55. So if you don't know what I'm referring to there, the +55s wheels and tires are going to be pushed in towards the fender well a little bit more, where on the Broncos they're going to be pushed out a little bit more, and they'll give you that more aggressive look when it comes to your stance. Now for the whole reason as to why I'm even talking about this. So it is very, very common to go on Facebook Marketplace and actually find these Bronco takeoffs for a very affordable price. I know that's the case because that's exactly what I did with the one right here that you just saw. I went on Facebook Marketplace and I picked up 5 wheels and tires, completely more or less brand new with a few hundred miles of use on them, for only $1,300. Now I know I got a really good deal on that, but even looking at Facebook Marketplace right now, there's a lot of them on there that are listed anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000, and that's for 5 wheels and tires. You got to remember, the Broncos have obviously all 4 on the ground, and they have the 1 spare tire in the rear. So whenever you're buying these, more than likely it's going to be for a set of 5. So like I said, for $1,300 for 5 more or less brand new 35s and 5 beadlock capable wheels, even at that $2,000 mark, is an amazing deal. And besides the fact that you can save a hell of a lot of money by picking up some of these, they also look really badass on the Ranger Raptor as well. I'll overlay some images here because, like I said at the beginning, this is a very common like upgrade, and it doesn't even need to be for people that are like on a budget. It's honestly just a smart upgrade altogether. There are a bunch of these that are listed for sale. People that buy the Broncos love to modify them, obviously, and a lot of people end up going with like 37s, and a lot of people like to go with a wider wheel because a lot of 37s come in like a 13.5. So that 8.5 wheel width that these Bronco Sasquatch wheels are a little bit on the small side to be running a 13.5 wide. So a lot of people switch out the wheels and tires. Obviously, then there's a surplus online, and you can negotiate and pick up these wheels and tires for a really good deal. Another thing to preface is that you don't necessarily need to lift and mess with the suspension of the Ranger Raptor to fit these wheels and tires on there. Now, I obviously don't have any experience with running these wheels and tires on my Ranger Raptor, but I did do my research on the Facebook groups and on the forums, and everyone that I've seen has said they were able to fit these wheels and tires on their Ranger Raptor by just removing the front and rear crash bars. When I mean front and rear, I mean the ones obviously just for the front, but there's crash bars right there, and there's also crash bars right there. So as long as you remove those, you will be perfectly fine with running these wheels and tires on there. No need to do any sort of suspension upgrades, but a lot of other people have said they did a small 1-inch spacer in the front just to add to that little bit of ground clearance. And in my opinion, you can do like the Foots preload collars that are like $250. You can get a 1-inch one there, or you can get the Goat off-road upper spacer, which is pretty affordable as well. It's not really all that expensive to lift these Ranger Raptors. You're going to be paying more in labor if you're not mechanically inclined in the actual part themselves, but even if you don't want to mess with the suspension, you'll still be able to fit these wheels and tires on your Ranger Raptor. So yeah guys, really quick video today. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Ranger Raptor is still a relatively new platform here in the US, and if you're not on the Facebook groups, it could be hard to come by like a lot of this information. So that's why I like to be, you know, transparent and share as much insight as I know on my YouTube channel. Ranger Raptor is a lot of fun, and hey, it's fun if you can modify your vehicle and save some money as well, right? So yeah, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys my wheels and tires setup here pretty soon. Unfortunately, I spent way more than I care to share right now, just in case my wife watches this video on my wheel and tire package. So yeah, they're going to be really cool. I gave the people in my prior video a sneak peek there if you want to go check that out of what I'm going to be running on mine. But yeah, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Share some more insight and some more affordable modifications for your Ranger Raptor as well. If you have any other wheel and tire packages that don't kill the bank, you know, comment down below and share it for all the viewers out there. As always guys, really appreciate you chilling with me today. My name's Will, this is the Win Me YouTube channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video, all that jazz, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later everybody.